This is where Nicolas Cage found Ben Franklin's bifocals, the National Treasure.
Thank you. Very historical.
Yeah. Some important historical information.
That is right. Watch out. Independence Hall.
Once, the judicial branch was made up. Back in the 18th century, in the 1700s, Philadelphia was the capital of Pennsylvania. Now, this particular building, which we know today as Independence Hall, started out as the government building, the State House. And so right here in this room before you, there were a number of different judicial bodies that met here. And that ranged from the lowest of the state courts all the way to the highest, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court. A lot of activity here. For example, in front of me there is the judge's bench. In front of the judge's bench table are the lawyers, the jury box, the dock, where the defendants are. The most significant, most famous event associated with this particular room was the destruction of the King's coat of arms, which once was displayed on the wall. This building for many years was the Colonial State House. The capital, while Pennsylvania was still a colony of Great Britain. So the King's coat of arms was decorated the wall of the judge's coat for a long period of time. In July 1776, the independence was declared in Great Britain. The King's coat of arms was destroyed after the Declaration of Independence was pronounced to the citizens of Philadelphia in the backyard. That happened on July 8, 1776, after the reading of order, a group of soldiers came in here, tore down the King's coat of arms, and after parading through the city for a few hours, they tossed it into the fire, destroying it. And it was a gesture to demonstrate that we were no longer going to live under Great Britain. We were going to fight for independence. Of course, it's a direct result of the political decision to declare independence. That was made by the Continental Congress. The Continental Congress actually met over across the wall. The Declaration of Independence is a document, debate, so we'll bring it away. John Hancock says to them, basically, we've got to win this war. There's really no turning back from here on out. The words he uses are, we must all hang together. Now, Ben Franklin hears this and says, indeed, we must all hang together. Well, most assuredly, we will all hang separately. Although a little bit more humorous may be exchanged when Virginia's Benjamin Harrison walks up. He's this big, enormous guy. He passes Elbridge Gerry from Massachusetts, who's a very small man. And Harrison says to Gerry, you know, when they hang us for this, I'll be lucky. I'm so big and large, I'll kind of go right away. Where you're so small and light, you'll kind of float and breeze at the end of your rope for a while first. And frankly, this war does look like a long shot. Just a year after independence, the British captured Philadelphia. British soldiers spent about a year in this building. Yorktown, the big victory at Yorktown, that's going to be more than 5 years after independence. The peace treaty, Ben Franklin and John Adams signed, that's about 7+ years after independence. 1783 before this war is over. George Washington commands the American Army for close to 9 years when he gets home at Christmas 1783. But the war finally does end, and you have your United States of America, you have our Articles of Confederation, our agreement between the 13 states and how they can coexist, and it works relatively well during the war because the states all hate the British. They have something to agree upon. The war comes to an end, though, you don't have the British anymore, and states realize they don't like their neighbors all that much. I'll give you a great example. There's really nobody to police exactly whose land is whose. So Pennsylvania is one of many states that has a neighbor claiming that they own a big chunk of it. Across the northern half of Pennsylvania, one of Pennsylvania's neighbors said we own the entire northern half of Pennsylvania. Now, you'd sit there and think about the map and you'd go, okay, yeah, I can see New York with that border up there, claiming that they own a lot farther south than we think of today. Well, that would be too easy. It's not New York. Naturally, it's Connecticut that claims they own the whole northern half of Pennsylvania, which is exactly Pennsylvania's reaction. Connecticut, they're way over there. What are you talking about? But Connecticut actually goes so far as to send guys into Pennsylvania, like these little battles. So there's a lot of people convinced. I'm fine. We're just talking. Well, I'm talking, they're listening.
Another part of the national treasure mystery. Can't remember how it tied in. Pass and stow. Let me see this thing.
I'm here.
Dominic is here. Show him just so I can. Here's a